So earlier this week, we went over some really fun Easter egg activities that you can do at home with your child. But today we're gonna go over 5 family fun Easter games. Hi, my name is Aja and welcome to Educate Our Youth, where I go over tips, tricks, and strategies on parenthood, parent hacks, and just simply ways you can educate your child. If you're interested in any of those things, then join our community by subscribing below and click those bell notifications, because that's the only way you're gonna know when I upload a new video. Well, earlier this week we did some really fun children activities that you can do to help your child learn while celebrating Easter. And today we're gonna go over some family fun Easter games. Are you ready? Awesome! Alright, so our first game is a good old relay race. All you need is some plastic spoons, or real spoons if you really want to, and good old plastic eggs. You're going to divide your family into 2 teams, and they are going to walk. Now if you want to be complicated, you can have them hop on one foot without dropping the egg, and if they drop the egg, they have to go back to the front. Now I have already marked both ending points. They have to go around the yellow banana, is what I had at home. Use anything you already have at home, and then they have to come back and give their spoon and egg to their next person, and the first team who makes it all the way back wins. Are you guys ready? Yay! All right. Game, we are going to do a little egg toss. Alright, you're going to get a table and you're going to set up some cups. Now I have 10 cups in a triangular shape. And you're going to stand on the other side of the table and you have to toss the egg into the cup. You will have 60 seconds to see how many eggs you can successfully get into a cup. Now because the toss might be a little hard, if you want to have a spot man like I will be doing on the other side to just make sure that the cups don't just fly off the table. Alright, remember this was each man for himself. So I've set a timer on our phone. On your march, get set, go! Is a typical Easter egg game, and it is a Easter egg hunt, but this time you're going to work in teams, and you can actually do it where you have different teams that have to look for different colors. You can spice it up by putting different rewards in them. Now for ours, they have special surprises in them. Some are empty and some have money. We are going to do it by team. So one team is going to hide the eggs on one side of the house, the other team is going to hide their eggs on the other side of the house. So both teams get a chance of hiding eggs and both teams get a chance of finding eggs. But if you wanted to spice things up, you could have them all spread out together, and you can have certain teams look for different colored eggs. So, are you guys ready? Yes! Alright, so once both teams have hidden their eggs, it's time to go hunt. And now both teams are going to swap the sides of the house and try to see how many eggs they can find. Now if you want to make it a little complicated, you can have a time limit. For example, you can say 3 minutes to find all the eggs. So for example, we just hid 10 eggs, so I'm going to give us a 2-minute time to find all 10 eggs. That's reasonable. Are you ready, you guys?
Yeah!
On your mark, get set, go! Is an Easter STEM activity, and we are going to stack Easter eggs and see whose tower is the tallest. We are going to be competing for pieces, so I have all the pieces in the middle. And when I say pieces, I mean you're going to have half opened eggs, so you can't have the eggs that are stuck together. You'll have to kind of break them apart. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to kind of compete with each other until all the pieces are gone and see who has the biggest tower. Now here's the catch. If your tower falls, you have to put all your pieces back in the pile and start all over again. When you're marked, get set, go. Alright, so you see I won. Woo. Really good. Alright, for our final going to go bobbing for some Easter eggs. What you will need is a bowl. You will fill it with water and then put all sorts of Easter eggs in the bucket. Then you will grab some kitchen tools that will allow you to scoop up the eggs. So each team will need a different tool. If you have the same ones, that'll be great. If not, anything will do. And you're going to divide your family into 2 teams. If you just have 2 people, there's your 2 teams right there. And what you're going to do, for example, we have 2 people on each team. So we're going to alternate every other person for the eggs. And you're going to set your timer for 2 minutes. And you're going to see how many eggs you can get out of the bucket. And then you will put your eggs in your team's bucket. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to make things a little complicated, you could have certain colors that each team has to get. For us, I did big eggs and small eggs. So each big egg that you get is worth 1 point. Each small egg that you get is worth 2 points. So at the end, we will see which team scored the most points. Are you guys ready?
Yeah! Let's do this!
Get set, go. Watching this video, then like this video. Also, comment below and let me know what games did you try, and do you have any other really fun family Easter games that you like to do? I would love to hear about them below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe below. I'll see you next week.